gosh, what's this furry thing? Oh, that's the wheat. Hey everyone, I am obviously in a bamboo forest.
It's not.
It's what?
Nothing. Just thumbnail. It's not live. You're not on. Here it comes. Here it comes.
Yeah, it's
commercial.
It's oh yeah. Okay.
Okay, wait, I'm gonna delete it so we go quicker.
Okay.
I'm good.
So there's a commercial evidently at the beginning of my live stream. You're gonna have to turn the volume off. So Daryl. We're just working out the kinks here in our new studio, our new bamboo studio. Daryl is saving the day and offering me a chance to go live if such time I get internet. What can you not see, Haffy? Can everybody see me and hear me? Let me know. They start the live streams with a commercial. I didn't realize that. Okay, good, Haffy. Thank you. So I just want to say hi to everybody who tuned in early. Thank you so much for getting the live stream off to a great start. And as people get through that first commercial, maybe they're sitting through the first commercial. I have no control over that, I don't think. I recently have decided to stop having a commercial at the beginning of my videos because it's just like most people are interested in getting started on the video and they click it off anyway. They don't watch it or whatever. So if you don't watch a video, if you don't watch an ad, we don't get money. So it's much better to have the ads inside the video. So that's what I'm going to do from now on. I want to welcome everybody. We're in a crazy time in our world, and I just want to be a beacon of inspiration to everyone, especially people who are starting over and rebuilding their lives or changing their lives or making big changes in their life. I want to inspire you and find ways to inspire all of you. And oh, Happy, darn. Oh, okay, that's right. You pay for that, so we get a little bit for the YouTube Red. So if you are a YouTube Red customer, meaning a premium customer that you actually pay for, then you don't have to deal with ads at all. And content creators do get a portion of that income for not having ads. Paula is here from Ohio. Mix is here from Latvia. How is it over there, Mix? Dee is here. Good morning. Dee, I still haven't gotten caught, because I haven't had internet. It's been really hard for me to watch a lot of other people's videos, but I do want to catch up with your videos. Let's see. Ramblin' Rose is here. Good morning. And I am drinking. This is probably very similar to the tea that you sent me. Haffy sent me tea that he grew and dried. And I think it was it chocolate mint? I think it was. Wasn't it, Haffy? I mean, wasn't it Daryl? Daryl is monitoring this from at least 6 feet away. At any rate, this tea is chocolate mint that Daryl grew, and it is flavored with the stevia leaves. Mm-hmm. Okay, stevia leaves, and he is sending me home with a whole packet of dried stevia and peppermint. And I had some peppermint from the late bloomer garden and spearmint. And we're going to talk about compost in a minute. I just wanted to get all of this stuff done first, and this is the chocolate mint. So I've got 3 different mints here plus stevia. How much stevia do you put in?
A very tiny pinch.
Just a pinch. Yep. Yeah, I can barely taste it, so that's just fine with me.
You've got a 2-year supply there.
That's a 2-year supply. Okay, interesting. I just wore my. My Apple Watch for the first time in ages, and all the settings on my phone have changed. I have been going nuts, you guys, trying to get this Wi-Fi situation straightened out. So I was talking to my mobile carrier, and I was saying, well, maybe if I could just get my mobile signal stronger, I wouldn't have to rely on Wi-Fi because I have between 1 and 2 bars at my house. And so she says, at this point, I had been on the chat window for like an hour, and she says, well, you should reset your settings. She's chat. You should reset your settings. And I did not think about what that entails. When you have had a phone for a while and you have all of your passwords and your Face ID and your credit cards and all of that stuff, so that you can pay a bill, you can do mobile deposits to the bank and all of that, and you change your settings, well, guess what? It forgets all of that, and you got to start over. And so even though I have the same phone, now the face recognition software has increased. And maybe you've experienced this with new phones. I haven't seen this. The last face recognition, like a year ago or whenever I bought the phone, was just, I think, one picture. I don't remember it being a big deal. And now it's like, you feel like it's AI, like it's scanning you. You see this bar go across your face. You got to do it this way, and you got to do it this way. And I think, okay, well, I did that. And I thought, oh, that's enough. Okay. And then they go, no, now you got to go that way. You got to go that way. You got to go that way. You got to go this way. You got to go that way. And I'm going, oh, this is like freaking me out. So I just said, I'm not even going to do that. I'm just going to use whatever I can use to get the job done without all that. I just want you to say hi to my friend real quick. We're going to get to talking about Petey. Come here. Petey, come. I want you to say hi to Petey. This is my favorite dog. Petey, come here. Come say hi. Come here. Jump up here. Good boy. Good boy. Let's see if you can see. Say hi to Petey. Say hi, Petey. Hi, Petey. Okay. Don't lick me. Just say hi. All right. There. Okay. That was a little messy. I thought that would be a little bit simpler, but dogs, dogs. So he's really, really a sweet boy, and he's on a diet, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Has he lost?
I don't know.
Daryl let him get a little too. Hey, Daryl, do you want to take this big thing out? Thank you. Okay, everybody. Sager Mandape, Kaye, just go talking. Let's see. Christina is here. Christina, good morning. My hair is wet, guys. Have you decided upon? Oh, well, no, I ordered Nomad as soon as you guys recommended it. I ordered Nomad, and I got the best plan with the best router, and it didn't work. And it took me 2 weeks and hours on when I was trying to get this fixed. It was during the Nashville attack, and the AT&T building was blown up. And so my son's fiance was on AT&T, and she was trying to get this thing hooked up when they were there, and literally spent 90 minutes on with tech support at Netgear, because I have the Netgear mobile router with the very blue plan at Nomad, and got nowhere. So I finally got it paired to my laptop, and it said, I'm so not used to barking. It said full bars up there, and so I thought, oh my gosh, it's working. I have full service. But all that meant was that I have full service to my laptop from the router, but the router depends upon the signal. And the upload speed was like, it was ridiculous. So it still has not been resolved. I can't spend every day on that. And there's so many other things going on. So hopefully I'll get it sorted out soon. And what it's really going to come down to is somebody's going to have to get on top of my roof and put in an antenna of some kind. Because, when you're in kind of a little bit of a valley, you see that I'm in a little bit of a valley because there's a hill behind me and there's a hill in front of me. So to get above that would have to be, I don't know, 100 feet up. I'm not going to have a 100-foot antenna on top of my house. So I haven't figured it out. I'm going to be working on that tomorrow again. Let's see. How much stevia if you like it sweet? Well, Dee Dee, he said that he just used a pinch, but this is the dried. So you put the pinch in with the ball with
Is this sweet enough for you?
It's fine.
Okay.
He just puts the leaves in with the mint leaves in the ball. And so it's not very sweet at all. You can make it as sweet as you want. He is a very good boy, Rebecca. Let's see. Okay, what did I miss? Anything? Yes, Nana is in the house. She's from England. You went with distance skis. You mean you did cross-country skiing for 5 kilometers by the seaside in Latvia. Oh my gosh, that sounds amazing. I used to love cross-country skiing. It's so fantastic. Gilly Janes is here from, it just has a little, tell us again where you're, I don't see where you're, let's see, maybe I can move it over. No, I can't. I don't want to mess anything up. Let's see, Susie is here. Jason, good morning from Malaysia. That's fantastic. Okay, I think I'm caught up. Saying hi to everybody. Jackie Cunningham, Daryl. Let's see, Tess is here from Sister Marcel's backyard. I want to quickly go over. That's one gift, the mint, and I got a gift from, let's see, Amy Hoffman. Yeah, Amy Hoffman in the mail, which was so nice. And I won't read the whole card, but there's a whole long card. And I love mail, and I love hearing from my subscribers and my friends. And she sent me a Lowe's gift card. And I'll just begin it. I was inspired by your channel, your willingness for change, fearlessness of a bold move across country, and the amazing beauty that I created in such a small area in Los Angeles. I know when I think back about that just little jewel of a yard, I mean, it wasn't always a jewel, because we have seasons, and, I had some perennials, had some annuals. And so at certain times it was pretty cut back. But when it was really full, it was just like a little jungle. My sister is sister has the gardening bug. She lives in Lebanon. Oh, I hope she took here.
I do. I don't understand what's going on. What? You're back on now? That was weird.
Yes, Daryl was saying it was buffering, and I don't know why, because he has good internet. Hi, Ed. Hi, I can't read your name, but hello, where that looks like Arabic maybe. Let's see, it was buffering. Did it stop?
Yeah.
Daryl? Okay. And Sager, I am going to cover that in a video, why I left California. I just want to put it all in one, because I've mentioned a little bit here and there all along the way. And I never have just done one video on why I left California, but I'm going to do that. So stay tuned, and I hope you subscribe. Oh, Tess is setting up a tea garden on her front porch. Does stevia grow well in a container?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Full sun.
Huh? Full sun?
Full sun.
It needs full sun, he said.
Well, it does okay with partial shade, actually.
Partial shade?
But
Okay.
it does better with full sun.
At any rate, I want to give Amy Hoffman a really big shout out. I've been looking for products made in the United States. I've been talking a lot about that. And I found this. I know everybody needs coat hangers. And I know it's not a big, complicated, expensive thing that would be nice that was made in our country. But these are made in the USA. And these are Nesties. And I brought the card, but it's not here, Daryl. You see it laying around. I must have dropped it. No, the card that was it said America Made on it. I must have dropped it. At any rate, it was exciting. So speaking of American made products, I'm looking, Maria, it's still not happening. I'm still having problems. I was just talking about one-eyed banshee. Oh, good. Let's see. Right. I won't jinx it. I'll just sit here. So I was looking for a light for my sunroom to keep my plants from California, some of which are citrus trees, happy this winter. And I was, of course, I have relied on Amazon way too much for things that I've needed at my place. But, with the various lockdowns and all that, I've spent a lot of money on Amazon. At any rate, I could not find, just electronics are all made in China. So I couldn't find a grow light for whatever. My connection is unstable.
What?
Where is your router?
In that room right there.
Your router's in that room?
Mm-hmm. But it gets the whole house. I go out and walk out. I could get out to the
But are you on bamboo? Are you on 5G or the regular?
I don't know.
Well, look at your computer.
Where would it tell me?
You look up there where the 5 little lines that go like that. The 4 little lines, top right.
3 of them.
You've only got 3?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I've got
horizontal lines.
No, they're rounded. It's like a fan.
Oh no, yeah, I got 1, 2, 3, 4.
So click on that. Sorry, everybody. Click on that.
Yeah.
Just hold it down. And are you on bamboo? Or are you on?
Oh, I'm on bamboo, but I could get on bamboo 5G. Looks like.
Well, but if 5G is in that other room in there, it's probably not a good idea.
Just leave things like they are. It looks like it's working now.
Okay, good. Yes, kitty cow. I don't know what's going to happen with everything. I know, child of God. What is your name and where do you live? I don't recognize that. So I don't think we've talked before. Hey, Tony in Little Farmers Farm in the UK. Happy's, that's funny. That's interesting. Daryl just handed me a note. This is very high tech. He handed me an actual note. According to U-Haul statistics, of which state has the most one-way rentals?
They were being left in Tennessee. People are coming there and leaving.
U-Haul is the company that has the most one-way rentals, and Tennessee is where most people move to this year. Well, I was one of them. I didn't rent a U-Haul, but hello from Trilee, Ireland. Isn't that a beautiful, beautiful name? And so is Bretislav, by the way. Is that your actual name, Bretislav? Okay, Nellie Ebby is here. Okay, let's get out. Let's get on to. Nana had asked me how's the unpacking going? I haven't done a thing. Everything is just sitting where it was. Daryl, you're going to have to put some air in here because, yeah. I want to be able to think. And let's see, when business people say on the Shark Tank, Thank you. I agree, Maria. I'm just trying to keep up with the Chief Chimp is here from Brisbane, Australia. And Rebecca's asking about Lyndon, if anyone is interested in knowing about my cat. Lyndon, she, I don't know that she has found, I mean, you know, she's a senior cat and she didn't really do much before all this upheaval. She would eat and sleep and, you know, when cats get older, they don't play. You know, they just go through the business of bodily functions, basically. And so she has found it comforting, for whatever reason, to sleep in one of my kitchen cabinets. So as soon as she eats in the morning and drinks her water, she goes in the kitchen cabinet. And then at night, she has been sleeping in the little cat bed by my bed. So she's not just in there all the time. And she does come and ask to be petted, you know, here and there, but she's not really that curious about where I live, the house, or, I mean, I've got these big picture windows. She could be looking out at, I guess, looking out the window. It's whatever, but she doesn't. So, but she doesn't seem unhappy, and she's eating and pooping and sleeping. So, it is very hard. Okay, that's what I want to come back to. If you are looking, oh, I know. Maria, I was just looking at, Maria said I need a humidifier for the inside of my house because the plants dry out. Well, first of all, I haven't lit a fire in about 4 days. I've just been too tired. But I was looking at a couple in the store yesterday, and they just looked like junk. So I want to try to find something that's actually good quality, because I bought one in my apartment in Santa Monica, and I threw it away. I had it for like 3 months, and I threw it away. I didn't even bring it over here. It's just junk, you know. A lot of these electronics are just junk now. Remember when you used to buy the first calculator, man, that thing would still be working 100 years later. But nope, we got to go to all this electronics made in plastic, made with plastic. So I do need to get a humidifier. If anybody has any recommendations, I'd love to hear it. No, I did have a black cat when I was young, Tess, and she was lost in the Smoky Mountains. I think an animal got her. I don't know. The Queen has had the vaccine. That is very surprising. Oh, wow.
Sure.
Right. That's the official story anyway. Oh, sleeping on the stairs is not good. No. Pet fish.
That's a good idea.
That's a good idea, Jack. By the way, Jack, I'm so sorry. I haven't. Connection is unstable.
Here.
I don't know. It says the connection is unstable.
That's crazy. I have no idea. I never have trouble here. That's nuts.
Okay. Jack said 100 people are on, and I apologize for any buffering. We have a strong signal, so I don't know what's happening. Who knows? But Jack, one of our moderators, is a young man who's planning to go into the profession of meteorology, and he programmed a weather meter for my county a weather alarm meter to send me any alarms if we're going to have a tornado or a serious bad storm or ice storm. I don't know what all it does, Jack, but we'll have to get on the phone and you'll have to talk me through it because I haven't even opened the package yet. I need to do that. Okay. Emmanuel here has reached 400 thanks to all of my subscribers who helped this young man. He was struggling to get to 100 when he first tuned into my live stream, and that's Ultimate Gardening. And he has now got his 400, which is the goal I set for him, and he has reached it. So that's fantastic, Emmanuel. He's worked very hard. He's got his 8-year-old sister shooting, and he's got the whole family involved. So that's awesome. Xander Vibi. Yeah, you don't want the cat sleeping on the stairs. That's not good. Yes, you're a genius. I am from Tennessee originally. I am an actor. I went to New York, and on one of my first auditions for a commercial, it was very different back then. The director said, "Where are you from?" Kind of frowning like that. "Where are you from?" And I and I thought, oh, I guess I got to get rid of my accent. So I worked very hard to have just a mid-America accent and not scream I'm from the South. But I'm back here, and you know, if I get other auditions, I'll worry about it. But I'm not going to worry about it now. Yes, Jack is saying that this weather alarm system meter does a whole lot, and I'm yes, let's get Kaye to 100,000. That's Kaye's goal. Doug at Off Grid with Doug and Stacy say it's absolutely, if I really work hard, it absolutely will happen this year. So I appreciate everybody who has tuned in, and if you can subscribe to my channel and share it with your friends, I hope you can find inspiration. All right, let's talk about compost, because that was my leading thing I wanted to talk about today, because I am starting to generate kitchen scraps and I need some place for them to go. Now, back when I had the worm buckets, of course, I lived in a year-round temperate climate where it never froze. Okay, well, it freezes here. And so, Daryl, does the matter in your worm bucket completely freeze in the ground?
I don't think so, but it just slows the whole process down.
It's not cooking.
Not like it does in the summer.
Yeah. So if you kept putting your stuff in there, it would.
They're all full right now.
They're all full. Okay. So Daryl saw my worm bin video. I've got a couple of them. When I put out a couple of videos when I first did it. It's about 2 or 3 years ago, about 3 years ago. And then I did another one last year. And Daryl took the bait, and how many did you make? 3. He did 3. And so if you're interested in that, if you're in a temperate climate, they are fantastic year round. It's a great place for you to just drop in your kitchen scraps. You bury them in the ground, and of course they have holes in them. And you can see that if you go to my video. If you search that on my channel, worm bin or worm tower. If you search make a worm tower or worm bin, at YouTube, you might see it. Scroll down, you might find it. Anyway, it doesn't do any good to do that right now. So I'm going, where am I supposed to go? Am I supposed to put these in the dump? So I'm thinking, where am I supposed to go with my kitchen scraps? And so Daryl, I asked Daryl about compost, and he's going to get me started. And tomorrow's supposed to be a warmer day, maybe even sunny. No,
You gotta wait for Tuesday.
Oh, I got to wait till Tuesday to shoot that. It's going to warm up a little bit, and I'm going to go out and let's just name off all the things. There's so many ways to build a compost pile or to work your compost. Everybody probably already does it. If you have never made a compost pile or created your own compost. I have a compost video also, but that was sort of geared to where I was out in California. So broke it to the most.
Well, you want to have a little soil mixed in there too, just regular soil.
Connection's unstable.
It's fine.
I'm sorry, there was a little buffering there. Good morning, Steve Rogers and Susie's in North Georgia. That's great. I will ask at the extension office. I wonder if he has any now. What we were going to do now is I am going to make a pile. So I am going to start with, because I just got the wood chips, obviously I'm going to use wood chips. I am going to use some forest dirt. I'm going to go out into my forest with a shovel, and here and there, I'm just going to dig up a little bit of forest dirt because that's going to have a lot of mycorrhizae, right? Did I say that right? I used to say it the wrong way. And mycorrhizae in it. And I'm going to use, Daryl is sending me home with some I didn't spell out what was in that mix I was using, but azomite was in there. So azomite, and then the kitchen scraps and
Horse manure.
Are you going to send me home?
I'll give you some horse manure.
Oh, so Daryl's going to give me some horse manure. So does it smell?
No, it's not too bad.
Okay.
I mean, maybe a little.
Okay. Biodynamic compost is the best, but I don't have any, and I haven't seen any in any of the. They have biodynamic compost in the nursery in Cookville.
Yeah. Unlikely.
Biodynamic compost. If you've ever looked into biodynamic agriculture, one of the main things is the compost, which is made from horse manure, and the horses are supposedly a majority of what they eat is alfalfa, which is their best, richest food that they love. So that compost, they have certain preparations that they put on the big mounds of horse manure. It breaks down over time. And literally when you buy it, when I used to buy it in California, it had no smell. It just smelled like dirt. So I wish I had a truckload of that. Now, as I'm always saying, I'm always promoting Sharon at Sharon's Natural Gardens in Delaware. You can go to her website. I don't know if you can buy compost from her, but she has two white horses, mom and daughter, and that's where she makes her compost, her biodynamic compost from that. Steve is saying WeBoost about internet, and I heard about from, let's see, who was that? Nature's Always Right was talking about HiBoost. So it must be something similar. Is it sort of like a plastic thing, triangular thing that you mount to the top of your roof, Steve? Rebecca is saying, now, Daryl actually, Rebecca is saying that you should not open compost kitchen scraps except for eggshells and coffee grounds. I used to go to coffee bean.
No, I don't understand why it's happening. Uh-oh, green screen. There, now you're back.
Maybe because of the buffering, I don't know. Thank you, Steve. If you go to 0 bars, it won't help, just improves if you have at least 1 bar. I have at least 1 bar, Steve. I usually have between 1 and 2 bars. So, but the thing is, even if I boosted, even if I went and got that, where do you have to mount it on your roof? Sager says you can use neem oil and curd To increase I'm assuming you mean increase the speed of the composting, Sager. Bumblebee says,
Buffering again. Green screen. Now you're back.
oh gosh. Okay. Should we continue? Should I continue, everybody? Because I'm understanding there's a lot of buffering going on. I was really hoping this was going to work out because he has Wi-Fi. You have Wi-Fi here, so.
I can sit down at the creek and it's good. I mean, that doesn't make sense.
Okay. Well, streaming is a lot different than watching a video, you know.
So it's working fine for now.
Emily, Charlie baby, I am here with his mother in his, this is his wallpaper. It is wallpaper, yeah. This is his wallpaper at his dining room table. And this is wheat or something at the bottom, and that's all bamboo.
No, that's bamboo branches all bunched together.
Oh, down at the bottom?
Yeah, that's all the tiny branches that grow on the bamboo. They cut them and make that out.
Oh.
It's all bamboo. The whole thing's bamboo.
Wow. What is this? A picture?
It's like a national park in Kyoto, Japan.
Oh, this is a blown up picture of a national park in Kyoto, Japan. And these are the actual bamboo leaves that are kind of bamboo rails holding it back. And then that's all the bamboo. That's amazing. Have you actually been there?
No.
Oh. Go for it. It is sporadic. Marvin says, yes, continue. Keep chatting, continue. That's interesting. I pushed this back. How is that better? Carry on. Okay. Bumblebee says it's freezing for ages. That's not making me too happy. At any rate, thank you so much for the information, Steve Rogers, about the WeBoost. I was thinking of checking out High Boost and WeBoost. And the good news is I found someone, I haven't met him yet, but I found someone who is possibly going to be my handyman. And there's a lot of things I need doing. I'm not hiring him to be a gardener, but he can do anything, he said. So what I would like to do is to get him to rebuild my raised beds. And so that way I can start building soil now and it can be ready in the spring and not have to wait till March or April to do that. But there's so much else that I have to do as well. So, oh, thank you, Connie. Thank you, Steve McGeehee. David C. loves a Southern accent. Joshua's here. Let's see, the Moso. That is Moso bamboo, let me tell you. And yes, continue. We can catch up later. Maria wants to know where you bought the wallpaper.
Just entered it.
Oh, you did? Okay, good. I'm sorry, you can read. I forgot you can read. Sure Call. Is that the same kind of system, Steve? Sure Call. I was told to go to Radio Shack, but I don't even know if those stores, I think those stores are on their way out. Somebody said they're David, what do you mean by a hungry bin? Is that the compost bin? Well, this is why I'm excited about this person that I was recommended to. He said he can do anything. He's done remodels. He can paint a house. He can do electric, he can do plumbing. And so I thought, I want to see how we work together. And